我不理解。
Hi guys, welcome to another guide of my fantasy roster. I won't be speaking that loudly today as it's really late at night, but I will make a quick short guide for the day 4 fantasy roster. So as usual, the first step in deciding the roster is based on the teams. So let's take a quick look at the teams. Looking at the teams for day 4, we will choose from the teams from Group B, and the teams that will be playing more games would be Secret, Spirit, LGD, Quincy, Elephant, Biscos, and SG. So, choosing among them, the teams that I predict to do better would be Secret, Spirit, LGD, Elephant, followed by Quincy and Biscos. So, how did I came about with these scores? Secret has been performing quite well, so I feel that they can possibly get a score of 3 when fighting Fnatic and VG. Spirit similarly has been doing quite well, especially on day 3. LGD is just LGD. Quincy is fighting SG, so I think they can score at least 2. Elephant might be able to take one off LGD, and I think that they should be able to win Quincy. And Viscos may be able to draw with Spirit. So that's how I came about these scores. I hope you find it reasonable, and it came from the fact also of looking at how teams have been performing from day 1 to day 2 to day 3 to day 4. And certain teams are on the rise, like T1, VP, Undying, Spirit, Viscos. Certain teams are on the decline, like EG, and certain teams are on the rise as well, like Secret. But let's focus on these teams here. So now that we've said which team to choose from, particularly best to choose from Secret, Spirit, LGD, or Elephant, now let's move to the next step. The next step is which players to choose. So even before looking at the team, I created a list of notable players to choose from based on past data and based on the past 3 days. So these players that you see here are players from each of the 18 teams that you can choose from if you are choosing from the team. The color code here refers to the rank that they have, and the number here represents their current rank at the moment in the TI. Whitemon is number 1 for support, followed by Yapzor, number 2 in support, followed by DJ, number 3 in support. As for mid, it will be Emo, followed by where's my number 2? Bra, yep, and then Carl. For carry, it will be Sumio, followed by Raven, then RTC. All those bolded with colors are the most prominent of players to choose from. So if you have one of those that are bolded and colored, it would be good to choose them. So I narrowed down the list of notable players based on these 6 teams that we can choose from for day 4. The best would be to choose from this top part and then followed by the bottom part. If you have to choose from the bottom part, it's better if you choose Chris Luck or LOA, who's support. When choosing as well, take note that mid players give the most point, followed by core and support. So that is why for Secret, it is most valuable to pick Yapzor for day 4, followed by Yapzor or Nisha for day 4. Mid players give the most points, and Matumbaman just does only okay so far. but you can consider. Otherwise, a better carry choice among all of them here would be Urus, followed by Ame. So Urus and Ame are good choices for day 4. For the supports, definitely Yaozo, followed by LOA. But if you don't feel comfortable to pick LOA because Quincy Crew isn't doing so well, you could put Stinger from Beast Coast. You can pick Y from LGD, Somnus from Elephant. These are the other choices. So again, for the carry role, Urus, Ame, Matumperman. If not, you can pick K1. And for the mid role, it would be Nisha, followed by Nothing to Say, Somnus, Toronto, Tokyo, and Chris Luck. So I hope this helps. And now let me just show you my cards and how I've decided on my own cards. So among the calls, I've chosen, as I mentioned, you could choose Ame, you could choose Urus, you could choose Chris Luck, Matumperman. So I chose these two, including the one from Beast Coast, because the stats I have are not bad. Death, tower kills, most importantly, tower kills. If you have a high bonus for tower kills, it is very important to keep those on your core carry card. I also have Urus, but Urus give a 50% for tower kills, and that's about it. But my K1 card gives stats in kills and deaths as well, and that's why I believe that it is more valuable. So now for the mid, Nisha is number 4, and the next closest would be Nothing to Say, Somnus, Chris Luck, and Toronto, Tokyo. So I do not have a golden card for any of them, and my Nothing to Say card is not so good with Ox planted. Nisha card is not too bad, and Nisha is placed 4th overall, the highest. Nisha is the highest among all the mid here, and that's why it was very straightforward to choose Nisha. Lastly, for the supports, it is a no-brainer for at the moment to choose Xiao because he plays much higher than the other supports. And there's also Oxford planted here. And even though for my last support I chose LA, even though I'm not comfortable with Quincy Crew performing well, they are fighting against SG tomorrow, which is fairly okay. And LA seems to be a great support for fantasy, placing 5th overall. So with that, I hope this helps. Sorry for this short video, and there will be more to come where perhaps I could explain in more details, and I just hope that this guide helps you so far. With that, like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching.